Hey guys, this is Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. Hey, today we're going to talk about my favorite subject, which is sales. All right, we got a cool subject for ourselves today, so let's go ahead and dive right on into it. So what is our topic for today? It's selling. Don't be afraid of rejection. Embrace it. What did he say? I said selling. Don't be afraid of rejection. Embrace it. Now, you're going to be going, what in the world has that got to do with selling? Well, let me tell you what. It's got a lot to do with selling. Because, see, when you get into the field of sales, you're going to find out that you're going to get a lot of rejection. It's a lot of risk that we make in our selling careers, guys. There's a lot of risk that we take to get into the business of selling. And a lot of it was we have to embrace rejection. That means we got to look it right in the eye. When people reject us, sometimes as little kids, we take it kind of personal. A lot of times we out in the field, people find out that you're a salesperson. They'll kind of reject you and make you feel like you ain't worth nothing. But you know what? Without salespeople, the world don't go around. We got to remind folks of that sometimes, because sometimes people are rude to salespeople because they don't want to be sold and they don't know. That's the key in this regard. So when there's a lot of risk to be taken, we take sales jobs because we're going to work on commission. We're going to make a lot of money, honey. But see, one of the key things we learn early in life is sometimes rejection hurts. It can be really painful. I mean, it sucks. I remember some times when I was rejected. I didn't get picked for this. I didn't get picked for that. I had people pick on me because I looked a little different, didn't act the way they acted, and I felt rejected. Now, some people, hey, you got to learn how to deal with that, especially if you want to run your own business, you're on your own company, if you're a manager, if you are a person who's rejected in their own minds. And if you're a salesperson, this is one of the key things that pushes a lot of salespeople out of selling is because of rejection. You have to have a strong person inside of you to go into sales. What I mean by that is first, you're risking it all. You're going to work on commission. You're going to work for a company that's not going to probably a lot of times pay you any salary. Now, sometimes you might get lucky. I've been there. I got real lucky sometimes. But one of the things I've had to deal with is there were times when I didn't work but nothing but straight commission. And see, a lot of times people, when they tell their significant others, their family members, hey, I'm working as a salespeople. Well, how much money you're making? Well, I'm working on commission. They will make you feel like a dime's worth of doo-doo, and they will reject what you've done. And the reason why they'll reject it, because they can't sell nothing. They're afraid to risk it all. And to be a salesperson, you've got to know that people are going to say, no, I don't want it. No, I don't need it. No, I can't afford it. No. My significant, I got to wait on this other person to tell me what I need to think about buying from you. And sometimes that rejection can wear on you. And I'm going to tell you what, sometimes it hurts because we can be our own worst enemy. I've been my own worst enemy many times, asking myself, dang, should I be a salesperson? And you probably will too. If it hadn't happened to you yet, it will. Expect it. It will happen. Our subject for today is selling. Don't be afraid of rejection. Embrace it. There's an old saying, if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. Now, sometimes that ain't true, but sometimes we need to look at it like this. It's a numbers game. The more people we talk to, the more opportunities we share our products, we get luckier, and it ain't luck because you're going to show up. You get better and better and better at it. So we have to embrace rejection. Now, we're going to have people that are going to reject us. They're going to be very mean to us. And you're going to have some people that are going to be real nice to you. You're going to have other people in your life that are going to reject you. Your family members, your significant others. You're going to have good days, bad days. You're going to have things that just get thrown at you, and you got to deal with life. That's life on life's terms. And rejection is a part of selling. It really is. If you don't have any rejection, that means you ain't getting out there talking to people. That means you ain't, and look at it like a game. The more times you get rejected means, hey, I'm getting closer to the next sale. What did he say? I said, hey man, the more rejection I get, the more closer that I get to the next sale. Because if you don't do the numbers game and get out there and knock on doors, pick up that heavy phone and start calling folks and dealing with people say, no, I can't afford it. No, I don't want it. and overcoming their objections, that rejection is going to make you go right down and quit selling. You know, I've been there. I've done that. I've had some sales jobs that I thought I'd be really, really good at. And when I tried them, because I had to try, I had to risk it all. I had to try it. And it just didn't work out. You know, the success wasn't there. And the rejection of not being successful, it kind of hurts. It stings. I thought I could do this. Sometimes it's not you. Sometimes it's the product that you're selling. Sometimes you have to sell products that you can sell. So don't give up on the career of selling just because you've had a bad day, a bad week. Maybe the product ain't for you. Look for another product, because there's a whole lot of things out there we can sell. And if you have the gumption and the want to and the where to want to get out there and try, you know, some people say trying is just failure. You know what? Without failure, you can't be successful. I'm telling you. So I've known some people, and even my own self, I had to fail over and over and over again to get successful, to get better. And I had to deal with a lot of rejection. I've had people tell me in the past, family members, friends, man, that's selling stuff. You can't do that. You can't make no money. What's the matter? You ain't selling nothing this week. And that rejection hurts. Because, see, what they're doing is they're stealing your thunder. They're stealing your insides. And they don't mean to, because they want you to be successful sometimes. Now, you're going to have to deal with a lot of rejection to get successful, guys. It just happens to be that way. And rejection, if you look back when you were a kid and somebody rejected you because they treated you poorly because you didn't have this or have that, use that fire that rejection. Use that fire to tell yourself, I can do this. I'm not going to let nobody steal my dreams. Because, see, people will try to steal your dreams. They will try to pull you down and destroy you. And sometimes they don't even know they're doing it. And then some people, they do it because they're jealous of you. Because, see, you're not one of the regular people. Normal people, they don't want us to be salespeople because they can't deal with rejection. They can't deal with people saying no. But, see, a true salesperson looks at the no and turns it into, I know you don't know. Let me show you why you should get this. And remember, rejection is just a part of selling. It just makes you a better salesperson. Because remember, if every day was a good day and you were selling and selling and selling, and one day it stopped, the well dried up, you'd be like, dang, I don't know what to do. You choked and you give up. But see, here's what God does for us. He gives us like great days, sucky days, awesome, real awesome days. And then some days we don't sell anything and it sucks. We feel rejected in our own souls. I've been there, man. When I ain't performing and I ain't doing real good, I'm my worst nightmare. I'm my worst enemy. But you know what? I have to risk it all. I have to, because, see, I know I'm a good salesman. And I'm going to give you a fist bump. Boom, boom. And you are too. We have to make a decision. Is this what I want to do? We have to risk it all. You know, our topic for is selling. Don't be afraid of rejection. Embrace it. Man, I'm going to tell you what. I'm telling you this because, see, when I talk to you, I'm talking to Gary Lee. You're a sales guy. Rejection is just a part of our lives. You know, in selling, not everybody's going to be able to buy what we're trying to sell. You got to have the right people to talk to, or they're going to reject you and say, I ain't interested, I don't need it, and I don't want it. You're going to have people that are going to reject you because of the type of person that you are. And you can't sell to everybody. Somebody's going to be able to sell them information and stuff, but you won't be able to. So you've got to be successful, do your best, and you've got to remember dealing with rejection is just a part of life. You know, I'm looking at my son over to my right over here. He's trying to get my attention. But listen, I've been in sales for a long time in one form of capacity since the 80s. The good days, the bad days. I've had some days when they really, really suck. And I've rejected giving up. I've rejected not trying to be the best that I can be. I reject trying to be mediocre. I want to be successful, and I know you do too. You wouldn't be watching these videos if you didn't think in your heart that you could be successful. And I'm going to tell you what, being successful means you got to have this heart of this fire inside of you, not to want to give up. Don't be a person who gives up before the miracle, because, see, what you're doing is you're rejecting your own self. And, see, one day you'll be standing in front of a mirror looking at yourself going, man, I wish I would have, should have, could have, would have. And then you've rejected your mind and you've rejected your soul. And don't do that. We have to be optimists. We have to positive in, positive out. Rejection, I'm telling you what, it really does hurt and it really does suck. But when you're in sellings, rejection is just going to make you stronger. It really is. And you may go, why is it going to make me stronger? Because see, what happens is you start building up this tolerance of when they say no, you just say, okay, that's fine. Next customer, next person. And you got to love the one you're with, because sometimes you don't get a chance to talk to a lot of people. So you want to kind of work that out. And don't be upset. Rejection is a part of every sales career. Even if you're a brand new salesperson, an older salesperson, or a person who's trying to sell new products and stuff like that, the key to success in selling is that rejection is going to make you a stronger person. I know it doesn't feel like that. Sometimes it don't feel like that to me. I hate rejection. I don't like it. But you know what? I ain't going to quit selling just because somebody said no. And again, I'm going to tell you the reason why they say no is because they don't know. And sometimes you might have catched them at a bad time, a bad day. Maybe they didn't have the money. They couldn't fit it in their budget or whatever. Maybe somebody in their ear is saying, no, we can't get it. We can't afford it. But see, here's the key. You gave your presentation. If you can give your presentation, that is awesome. You should feel good about yourself. Don't feel dejected or rejected because people don't want to listen. Because sometimes they just got life to live. And the more people that you talk to, you're going to find that you get better and better and better. And rejection, if you embrace it and you know that you're going to be rejected and you accept it. Yeah, I'm going to have people tell me they don't want it. I'm embracing people telling me they don't need it. I'm embracing that folks can't afford it. I'm embracing that, hey, there's a lot of people who can and will want to be successful. There are people who want what I have. They're not rejecting me. They're just rejecting basically what I'm selling. A lot of times people, they ain't rejecting you personally. They just rejecting what you're selling. And don't take it personal, because if you take it personal, it can destroy your mojo, your mood, and your personality. And the key to success in selling is that you do your best and have success in your mind. And don't get upset when people reject you. Embrace it. Say, it's okay. I got you. Just get this strength inside of you. Put a little smiley face button on your lapel and say, yeah, I can handle it. A little bit of rejection. That's okay. I can deal with it. And rejection ain't going to hurt me. It's going to make me. It's going to make me number one. See, my name is Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. And in this regard, hey, my son wants to say something.
Hey guys, if you guys like this video, press that big thumbs up and also subscribe if you guys would like to see more. Comment down below what you guys would like to see, and thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.
That is my awesome son. He ain't rejecting me right now. Rejection, hey, it's just a part of life, guys. So go out there and ask for the order. And if people reject it, it ain't you. They rejected. They just rejected what you're trying to offer. But smile on your face. Go to the next one. Because, see, the next person could be the person that can make your career. You're important and we matter. Salespeople, we make the world go around. So go out there and sell something. But if you ain't asking for the order, you ain't selling. Rejection. Our topic for today is selling. Don't be afraid of rejection. Embrace it, because it's going to happen. Just let it happen. And then when you get through to the other side and you got them Benjamins and all that green money stacking paper, baby. And don't forget to put money in the bank, because you're going to get a lot of rejections. So when you start making that little cash flow, have it save some money for a rainy day. And don't reject yourself. Don't reject anybody who's in your life that may want to be a salesperson. Give them positive in, positive out. So go out there and sell something. My name is Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. We just had a great conversation about selling and embracing rejection. Not running from it, but embracing it. So go out there and sell something, embrace it. And remember, rejection, it's only but a chicken wing. It ain't nothing but a thing. So go out there and sell something and embrace rejection. Okay, that sounds real good. All right.